like everything in the first half. No offense to them, but I think that was us. We were just being too cool. I don't think we were being. They were playing great. I don't think we were making them uncomfortable. I don't think we were being physical with them, or to be honest, I don't think we were playing Cavs basketball. And I think in the second half, guys, that first unit came out there and really started, and then I know for me that the second unit came in there at the first half, 5 minutes, and we had like negative 12 or 10. So I knew for me personally, it was like, I got to be aggressive, more decisive in what I'm trying to do, and make sure I'm rebounding and being active on the defensive end.
Kevin just said that this was a great thing that happened, that he was on the bench, Kyrie was on the bench, because it shows the depth of this basketball.
It definitely does. I think guys are just stepping up, and I think we just give just a different look. I think in that second unit, we kind of showcase Braun and what he does, and he's basically the best roller to the basket passer in the league right now. So for us, when you have Kyle, myself, Darren, who's also a great assist guy, and then Shump, who's a great spot-up shooter, and then a great defender, it makes it kind of difficult. I think you saw a lot of layups where nobody was even near the paint, So you got to pick your poison for us, and I think on the other end, defensively, we're being active, sticking with the game plan, and just kind of imposing our will. And they're a tough team. For us to come back, you either believe, and a lot of people question our chemistry and what we can and cannot do. And I think for us, it shows, yes, any team can get down 26, but it takes a special team to come back from that. So for us, we don't want to put ourselves in that situation, but we know the level that we played in the second half is a level we're going to have to try and keep up and play at all 48 minutes.
You said something becoming more tentative, like when you guys were making the comeback, it seemed like they were getting a little bit, some of the shots they were hesitating. And
to be honest, I think we were just doing our game plans better. I think we were just being more decisive on activity, and I think it's tough. When you have a team that's active like they were in the first half, you're like, am I open? Am I not? Is this the right shot? Can I get something better? And the minute that you start thinking like that, it helps us. In the first half, they were just shooting that thing, letting it fly. In the second half, now they're like, oh damn, like, am I open? Am I not? And so I think for us that helps. But again, we have guys, doing a great job of getting in there, wrestling, and trying to get the board and getting out and running.
How much does your championship experience come into play in a situation like this?
All the time. I'm not gonna say I'm never worried, but I know that we have different levels, and I think we reached a different level today, and hopefully we can sustain it, and hopefully we can build off it. And I think, when we're moving that ball, when we're active, I think our communication was great in the second half. We're dealing with screening rolls, dealing with Paul George, who is a phenomenal player. It's like I'm just amazed each game at how good he gets. And he just continues to get better, even though we're double teaming him off the court, so all around the court. So,
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You mentioned that second unit.
Yeah.
It's changed a lot throughout the course of the
Yeah,
year with
yeah.
different players. What has Kyle and Darren added to that specifically?
All-stars. I mean, the number one three-point shooter in the league, and a guy who's been there, a guy who's, I don't know what he is all-time in assists, but he could flang that thing around. So he's a heady veteran, and, he's a great addition to our team. And I'm glad that everyone's getting to see what he could do. He's still got some left in the tank. And, between him and Braun, that screen roll is pretty mean, And we tell him to be more aggressive. So maybe one day he'll go out there and shoot the ball once or twice.
What did it feel like when you made that big one and you and JR were like?
Oh man, it felt great. It felt great because I'll be honest, in the first half, me shooting didn't feel very comfortable. I came out early, got some shots up. James and Kyle do a great job of talking to me. Sometimes I rush. I forget that I'm 7 foot, and I rush with Jay, and it just wasn't feeling right. And so, for me to get to a free throw line, for me to be getting rebounds defensively, I was focused on that. And so that is just, I was just. Great find by JR, number one, getting into the paint, kicking it back out, and that's what they pay me to do. So shit, I gotta make one.
It's fun.
Yeah, it was great. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Thank you.